Have you ever felt that creeping unease, that feeling that something just isn't right? Imagine an entire city gripped by a fear so intense it turned neighbors into enemies and shadows into monsters. Today, we travel back to 1876, to the bustling city of Nanjing, China, to uncover the bizarre and terrifying tale of the Paperman Sorcery Scare. It all started with whispers, rumors spreading like wildfire through the tea houses and alleyways. People claimed to see strange figures at night, paper cutouts, no bigger than a hand, animated by dark magic. These weren't just paper dolls, they were said to be servants of sorcerers, sent to snip off the queues of unsuspecting men. Now, a queue wasn't just a hairstyle for men in Qing Dynasty China. It was a mandated symbol of submission to Manchu rule. To have your queue cut was a political crime, a rebellious act punishable by death. But this scare went deeper than politics. The belief was that these paper men didn't just take hair, they stole a piece of your soul, your vital life force, or qi. Imagine the panic. A man would wake up, find the end of his queue missing, and descend into a spiral of terror, convinced he was cursed, his life force draining away. People started falling out, their sickness blamed on these phantom barbers. The city was on edge. Who was behind this? Suspicion fell on outsiders, particularly Buddhist monks and Taoist priests. These figures, often seen as wanderers with mysterious knowledge, became easy scapegoats. The public believed they were using the stolen hair and souls for sinister rituals, perhaps to build bridges or temples with spiritual power, or even to create armies of ghost soldiers. The hysteria reached a fever pitch. Vigilante groups formed, patrolling the streets, ready to pounce on anyone who looked suspicious. A stranger in town, a monk chanting sutras. Anyone could be accused of sorcery. Mobs would form in an instant, leading to brutal beatings and sometimes even lynchings, often based on nothing more than a rumor or a misplaced glance. The local officials were overwhelmed, caught between a terrified populace and the pressure to maintain order. They issued proclamations, offered rewards, and made arrests. But how do you fight an enemy made of paper and fear? So what was really going on? Historians today believe there probably weren't any actual soul-stealing sorcerers. The scare was more likely a product of deep social and political anxieties. The Qing dynasty was facing immense pressure from Western powers and internal rebellions. People felt powerless, their world changing in ways they couldn't control. This fear needed an outlet, and it latched onto old folk beliefs about sorcery and soul-stealing. It was a classic case of mass hysteria, where collective anxiety manifested as a shared, tangible threat. The 1876 Nanjing Sorcery Scare is a powerful reminder of how fear can twist perception and turn society against itself. It shows us that sometimes the most dangerous monsters aren't the ones hiding in the shadows, but the ones we create in our own minds. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into a fascinating and frightening piece of history. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, subscribe for more dives into the strange and unexplained, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.